here in the wilderness. We're not in the wilderness. We're actually at the local public park. Some game for you. Wait for everybody to come in. I know it'll take a minute for the notifications to go out. I said, let me drop something because I haven't said something since Friday. And let me get this backdrop right here so you see where I'm at. 1 second. Drop this game on you right quick. Oh man, let's see here. Here we go. But yeah, I want to drop this game on you right quick. Drop this game on you. How important it is for men. How important it is for us as men to be men in this day and age. There is a deficit of men being men in this day and age. And it is imperative. What's going on, brother? Beam me up, LDA. What's going on, bro? Just wanted to drop this. I'm out. Actually, I just got finished my walk. I got to finish walking back to my car. But I wanted to drop this right quick, drop some game right quick, wait for some other people to get in. Good to see you, brother. Drop this game right quick. You first, you on the trigger. I like that. Man, it's such a deficit of men being men in this day and age, and it is imperative that we stand up and have 10 toes down and be men in this day and age. And I think what we're missing in social media and in so many other areas is men being men. But let me tell you one of the greatest things that a man has, and I talked about this. What's going on, Sharice? What's going on, Dre? What's going on? Salute. Let me tell you one of the greatest things that a man has that he do not utilize. Y'all need to listen to this. Sharice, you know where I'm at. I'm at Euclid Creek. One of the greatest things that a man has that he does not utilize, that he gives away freely. And I need to say this. A lot of men do this. I've been guilty of it. So ain't no shame in my game. I've been guilty of it. One of the greatest things that the man has that is a non-tangible that he has, we think is first is money. Okay, money. We can talk about the money game. We can talk about the body game, which is good. Shout out to Ron Wills. He's the master on the body game. What's going on? What's going on, Fear Soul? Good to see you. But let's talk about one of the greatest things that the man has that he do not he gives away so freely that he doesn't realize how important it is to those around him. So I'm going to drop this game on you. I want you to get it. I want you to get this. One of the greatest things that a man has is his attention. And I want y'all to really get this. Your attention is so powerful. And what happens is a lot of men do not value their attention. If you give attention to crap, all you're going to do is reap crap. If you give attention to nonsense, all you're going to do is reap nonsense. So it's important that men understand this non-tangible tool that they have is attention. And as we know, and you listen to anything I've talked about in the past, you know that one of the greatest things that you can give a woman is your attention. Let me say it again. One of the greatest things you can give a woman is your attention. But what happens is we freely give our attention to everything, everyone, every argument, every disagreement, everything that's on the news, and we give our attention away freely. We don't value, we as men don't value our attention, where we put our focus at. And what happens is a lot of men have been given their attention to things that do not cause them to reap a reward. Let me say that again. A lot of men have been given their attention to things that cause them not to reap a reward. What are you giving your attention to? And is it giving you a reward back? Some of the women you've been entertaining online, offline, streets, whatever, or do you get a reward back for? Do you get a return on the investment of your attention? You as a man, I'm talking to the men, you need to get, you need to reevaluate how much attention are you giving. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. I like beautiful women just like any other man on here. I love them. I love money too. I love nice cars. I love trips and things like that. But what I realized, what I failed at, I was giving my attention to things that did not reap a harvest for me. That can be your job, that can be arguments, because some of y'all give too much attention to arguments, debating, going back and forth. Uh-oh, I'm on somebody's YouTube stream. I'm on somebody's YouTube channel now. You're giving too much attention. Yep, too much focus on the kitty cat. Too much attention on things that cannot cause you to go to the next level. If you're going to get a degree in college, what do you need to do? You need to be focused on your studies so that you can walk across the stage and turn the tassel. If you want to lose weight, what do you got to do? Focus on what you're eating, exercise, and what you digest, and everything else. It's all about your attention. The greatest thing that a man has is his attention. And the greatest thing that society and the world uses against men, let me say that first, is to rob you of your attention. Man, y'all don't want this. Y'all want somebody to tell you. That's why they're trying to keep you entertained on social media and different things to rob you of your attention, to weaken you. Because if a man or a group of men collectively with women were to get focused, guess what's going to happen? There's nothing that you cannot overtake and nothing that you cannot run, no community that you cannot take over. I'm telling you, man, I'm being completely transparent. I'm guilty. So ain't nobody say, well, LDA, you trying to talk like you got it all together. No, I don't got it all together. They try to rob the how they rob you is by causing you to always be distracted with the little things. As my mother would say, they have you major in the minors and minor in the majors. Your attention is the most powerful thing you have. I'm talking to you, man. If you are the sun, she is supposed to reflect who you are. But if your attention is always on sex, if your attention is always on what can I get next, or how can I get the hookup, guess what's going to happen? You're going to reap a reward of where your attention go. You only get what your attention where your attention goes. Your focus is should you only get where you focus on. Some of y'all been wondering why LDA ain't been going to stream. He ain't been going live every day. I'm trying to adjust my attention to give the best product, to be the best man to what I need to do, and I had to get some things together myself. You want to be a dynamic man? Change your attention. Some of y'all wonder why you don't have the type of woman you want is because your attention is on those bottom feeders or those low hanging fruit. Trust me, I've been there. Don't think don't think I just came out thorough all of a sudden. No, I've been there. I was focused on the woman that was easy. I was focused on the women that were I could just say A, B, C, and D. Why? Because my attention was wrong. Your attention is also tied to your intentions. What do you intend to do? Man, if this is helping you, let me know in the chat room. Because I know I'm just going live impromptu out here at the creek. If this is making sense to you, especially right now, especially in this summertime is here, you need to make sure your attention is laser sharp focus. I shared this before and I'm gonna share it again. The way to tame a lion, tame a lion, is to get him to not focus on one thing. The way to tame a man is to get him to not focus on one thing or to get him to focus on something that's not going to profit him. Too many men are focused on nonsense. That's why I can't understand what's good, Wade, what's going on? Laser sharp focus. Men need to be laser sharp focused. Everything does not deserve your attention. Let me say that again. Everything does everything does not deserve your attention or your does not deserve your attention. Even disagreements, debates does not deserve your attention. You got to be such the man where you realize I have to be careful, and I'm gonna go back, just gonna go to another point next. I got to be careful where I give my attention to. Now I'm gonna get a little raw. Good morning. What's going on? What's going on, Red? Good morning, Eddie. Good to see you. Good to see you too. You got to be careful where you give your attention. But let me help these men out today. Uh-oh. I don't know, Red. I don't know. They want me to say what I'm about to say next because I'm talking about giving your attention. Some of y'all are giving your attention to things. I'm gonna say it again that do not, do not give you a return. See, attention. A man's attention should be looking for what is the return on investment. So let me say the next thing, since we're gonna go here. The next thing is some of y'all are too easy. Shout out to Mr. Lucario, he brought it up, but I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it my way. Some of y'all give up the dick too quick. Y'all don't make these women work to. See, I don't know. Let me stop. I mean, maybe a squirrel or something walk past or something. Some of you guys are so thirsty to get between a woman's legs that you don't give her time to value what's between your legs. You think the prize is her kitty cat when the prize ain't her kitty cat. The prize is what you got, your tool, and you too quick to give it up because you're thirsty because you want to bust a nut. Uh oh. Uh oh. Pulling a D on the mark in the line. Dre, you already know. Y'all too quick to give it up. A woman will let me get some game. A woman will value when you put a price tag, or not, I don't want to say a price tag. I don't know how can I say this correctly. When you put some value on your attention and on your dick, your phallus for those who are, who want to say the proper term. When you put some value on your phallus and on your what you have, she's going to wonder what can I do to get that. But if you just like the Goodwill, you just giving out everything you got, or you like the Salvation Army, you giving salvation to everybody with you. D, guess what happens? Your phallus has no value. And every woman, I don't care what they say and what they say on what you hear on the YouTube streets, stop listening to what they say and looking what they do. They want a man who values his penis. As much as they may not want to admit it, they value the man who values his penis. Now, this doesn't mean you go around being a prude. This does not mean you wait 90 days. I am not saying that. What I am saying is she values the man who values his dick. Y'all need to get that. I said value attention, but the next thing you need to value your dick. And have I did it always? No, I have not. That's why I can tell you from my failure. But when she realized, I'm giving you some game right here. I mean, when she realized that she's getting high value dick, baby. LD, I'm in the house making coffee. If a man don't value himself in any area, it's hard for me not to. For me, ooh boy, right there, Renee. But let me say this: when a woman gets turned on, when she gets a man that every woman can get, but every woman wants. Let me say that again. A woman gets turned on when she gets a man that every woman can't get, but every woman wants. When she knows that what you got is of value. I don't know whose view is this. This who view is what was you the message? Yep, yep. Oh, thank you so much. That's it. So we're so for the YouTube, so they don't try to ding us. So let's be a bit phallus or whatever. It's a gift. I told my sons when they were younger. I said, what you got between your legs can cause you 18 years to life. 18 years to life. Yeah, it's fun, it's going on like that, but I have to tell you this because I think it's something that needs to be talked about. It's a gift. Y'all treating it out like it's a merry-go-round. Everybody can get on. Everybody, you know what? Everybody can get on. When you value, now this is the thing, and the reason why I'm saying attention and then valuing your phallus, why I'm saying that, because I'm trying to get you to realize the importance of who you are, your attention. First, your attention, and then you value what you got between your. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you for real. Oh, please, please, please wrap the gift. Oh, please wrap the gift up. Right. Let me see this message held for review. Okay. They just like, but I'm trying to help somebody. I'm telling you, a woman wants what other women want. She when she realized that other women want it and that it's a value, and don't let you do, I guess I'm gonna go here. Don't let me say you know what you're doing with your gift. Let me say that again. Don't let her find out you know what you're doing with your gift. Baby boy, baby girl, I'm telling you. The reason why I'm saying that because some of y'all didn't hear that from fathers. You didn't hear this in the street, and you need to hear this. You need to value your gift that you have, your attention, and where your seed goes, or where you, if you're doing semen retention. I'm not going to know all that whole debate about that. But I want you to really get this. Value your phallus. Make her work for it. She'll be more excited when it's time to do what y'all need to do. When she knows she has to work for what for it. If I can tell you the stories, conversations I had with women when they finally got it, I'm gonna tell you the reason why. Some of y'all have given it to her too fast, and you didn't allow her imagination to 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 wrap itself around you to the point where she's thinking about you every day. Oh boy, this is too much. Somebody sending me something. Y'all did not give her time, or give her imagination enough time to fantasize being around you. Oh boy. Facts. It's very difficult for people to respect and appreciate things have not earned. Yup, come on. That's it. Let me say that again. You have not given her imagination enough time to wrap herself around and think of, be at home thinking, be cooking thinking, be at work thinking, be at church thinking about what it would be like to be with you. Why? Because you didn't gave it up too freely. We always talk about women giving it up freely. These girls for the streets. A lot of you dudes are for the streets because you give it up. So you have not given her. She has not earned it. So y'all never thought in never thought like this because you've been so. I want to get it. I want to zoom. I want to get it in. She has not earned it. Allow her imagination to wrap itself around you, where she's thinking about it. She talking to her mother on the phone, and I wonder how, because women can multitask. She talking to her mother on the phone, or she talking to whoever she talking to, and she just think, I wonder how it would be if he was doing this, and if I was in this position. But you have not given her the time to what? To what? You know it's true, Renee. To think about, to imagine. You have not given her imagination enough time to do that. And trust me, where is the greatest sex organ? It's not between your legs, it's between her ears and yours too. Let me say that again. The greatest sex organ is not between her legs or between yours, it's in the mind. You have to give her something to let her mind think about it. Let her mind play with it. Let her mind, uh, I'll say play with it. That's all I'm gonna say with that. Think about it. To say it again. Let her imagine how it would be to be with you. But if you give it up so freely, if you just gonna tear it up, uh-huh. Her imagination has not played enough in it. My imagination runs wild all day long. See, whoa, 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 whoa. Look what Renee said. Look what Renee said. My imagination runs wild all day long. I'm giving you the cheat code on how to do this. That's the reason why y'all want to learn from pimps and players and pimps and max and all like that. Because what is the pimp code? One of the pimp codes, what you put your penis in your pocket. He values the money over his penis. And I'm saying it that way because we're on YouTube. But the real thing is that gives her the imagination to think about it, what it would be like to be with you. While you guys are on the flip side, oh, I wonder how she gonna be. I wonder how it's gonna take. I want you wanting all these other things. The reality of it is you need to let these women wonder how it's gonna be. Allow her imagination to run wild, like Renee was saying about this. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down, let me know in the chat room. Put a number one in the chat room. Put a number one in this chat room. Y'all get what I'm putting down. Allow her imagination. Because the greatest sex, yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. The greatest. And let me say this because I got some people who are married, who are not married. Even if you have been married for years or not, you still want that woman's imagination to be engaged. You still want that woman's imagination to be what engaged. What happens is we have so downplayed the imagination or the mind when it comes to sex and when it comes to relationships that we wonder why it doesn't work. Oh, I'm in the place. I've been talking to a girl in the UK practicing the power of touch. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. The power of touch, baby. I can go there all day. I'll say this. It's almost going into the LD of the dark, but I'll say this, and I sort of want to bring that back. You can touch a woman without even touching her. You can touch a woman without even touching her when you touch her mind. So once again, this brings me back to my overall theme of what I'm talking about today. Your attention, man, is very important, and your attention, how you manage your phallus. Let me say that again. How you manage your phallus. Those things are very important. You can't give your attention to, can we get the LDA at the dark soon? Can we get an LDA after dark soon? Yeah, 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 yeah. I'll bring it back. Yeah, we get that LDA after dark soon. Oh, I got some things to say. But I want you to get this good game right here. Shout out to my dude, Good Game. Great game. Now, your attention in this time is very important, and realizing the value of your attention and the value of your phallus. Get the heck out of here. Let me say that again. Realize the importance of the importance of your attention. You can't give your attention to everyone. And you cannot give your what? Phallus to everyone. You can't do it. Do you know when I went to this black tie affair? And I went to a black tie affair. You haven't seen the pictures, I'll bring them up, whatever the case may be. I went to this black tie affair and I was out there. Do you know how many women were trying to get my attention? And what I had to do was give them little morsels. Just give them little drops here. Why? Because there's a price to have for my attention. That's when you realize how valuable you are as a man. There's a price tag for my attention. And doggone, there's a price tag if that was the next thing was to happen. I'm not telling you, I'm not trying to, trust me. I'm gonna say this very clearly. I'm not trying to get nobody to be a pimp. I'm not trying nobody to be a player. I'm not trying to get nobody to be a Mac. What I am saying is I'm trying to get you to understand the value you are as a man. Tons of you just looking for were tons just you what? Just you were looking good. If you smell good, then that. Good too, then, baby. Right. Oh, I was smelling good. I had my oud on with a little mix. Oh, babe, I was doing my thing. But my point, I want to make sure you get this. Your attention is very important, but also you got to understand. You got to understand. You got to understand your intrinsic value. God bless, OG. Thank you. I appreciate that, old school Tony. Appreciate that. But I want you to really get, I want you to value your attention, and I want you to value attention. And the third thing I want you to value, I want you to really look at is you need to value your time. I want everyone to put in the chat room time. Value your time. Time. Everyone put time in the chat room. I'm gonna wait till everybody get this. I gave you 1 point, I gave you 2 points. Value your time. Time. I'm at the age I am 50, 51 years old. I don't have time to play. I don't have time to play games with nobody. I don't got time to. I don't got time to be clowning and all that kind of stuff. I'm serious. So the first thing is value your attention. The second thing was value your phallus or value your dick. The next thing is value your time. Don't allow anybody to play with your time. Not your mama, not your cousin, not your friends, not your children, not the people at work. Value your time. Time is the most important thing that you have. I was just going to say attention and time goes hand in hand. Yep, and say their time is money, right? Facts. No man has time that he does not create. So create it and in attention. Yep, that's good right there. But you must value your time. I don't care what nobody says. Do not allow nobody to play with your time. I was with my son. We were in the Bahamas, and I had to teach him to value my time as dad. When I say 8 o'clock, Doc, I'm saying 8 o'clock is the time you need to be ready and we ready to rock and roll because I have things already planned out. Well, what happens is if you don't teach people to value your time, they will always go past 15 minutes past or 15 minutes to an hour past your time. Value your time. I remember I was on a date. I was supposed to meet up with this young lady. We were supposed to meet up at Panera Bread. I like Panera Bread. I could get the two for two, get the salad and you can get the soup or you can get the sandwich. So I was like, you know what? I was there. I'm always early. So I get there. I say, yo, I'm here. She's like, oh, I'll be there. Okay, cool. So I waited another 15 minutes. And she ain't here. I said, you know what? Forget this. Ordered my food. I got my U pick two. I got my iced tea. What was the iced tea? I got the whatever kind of tea they got. I got that. I sat down, I was eating my meal. She shows up. She's like, oh, I'm sorry I'm running late. I was washing my hair and things ran over. She said, you always finish your meal. I said, yeah, I'm almost finished my meal. I don't play about my time. I guess I order a cookie or something. I guess you will. Don't allow anybody to play with your time. I don't care who it is. When you have respect for your time, the universe, the world, God will begin to open up more time for you. Let me say that again. When you begin to respect your time, God will begin to open up ways for you to have more time. But some of y'all don't value your time at all. He said, order your cookies on your own dime too. Yeah, she was late. We still friends to this day. Matter of fact, she sent me a happy Father's Day. But baby, you ain't gonna never waste my time again like that at all. At all. You can forget that. You ain't gonna never waste my time again like that. And that is a test I want you men to look at, and for women, because some men will do the same thing to women. They'll play with their time. You must value your time at all costs. Well, I'm only 32. I'm only 28. I'm only 22. Value your time. Do not allow anyone, and I mean anyone, to play with your time. It helps to see where your time is going. Yeah. Right now, I'm on the time clock. People know not to call me, not to deal with me at a certain time because either I'm doing a live or I'm doing this. Why? You teach people how to deal with you. And you better teach people you better teach people not to play with your time. That is one of my biggest pet peeves. Yeah, I'm telling you, don't play with my time. Don't do it. I'll do what I do. I'll smile and then I'll disappear. Gone. So I want you to get the 3 points I got. Value your attention, value your phallus, your dick, cock, wherever you want to call it, Johnson, whatever you want to call it, and value your damn time. Value your time. I'm telling you guys, I'm talking to men first. Women will do backflips because they can't get your attention. She knows your dick is valuable, and she realized she can't play with your time. I'm giving you the cheat code. I just gave you the cheat code. I just gave I just give y'all the cheat code. When you value your attention, when you value your phallus, and when you value your time, you make yourself irresistible to women. Women can be like, I don't know what it is about him. I can't figure it out. I can't get my hands around him because you're not like other dudes. What's up, baby? You constantly texting her. You constantly messaging her. You in her DMs. You constantly you showing that you don't. When she Renee said it, when you don't value your time, she not gonna value your time. She didn't say it that way, but that's pretty much. That is the cheat code. I hate to give you. I don't want to say cheat code. This is just human nature. When you value your time, oh my God. No, baby, we're gonna meet at this time, at this, and then we're gonna end at that time. She will go crazy when she knows she can't she can just seduce you like she seduce other men to get the D. Guess what's gonna happen? She's gonna figure out ways. Pay attention when I'm giving you. She's gonna figure out ways. How can I get this man that values his attention, that values his D, and that values his time? Let me give you the last point, and I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm gonna say it. Y'all do not. The point of all of this is you do not give women a challenge. It's this old song from the 80s, I think 90s or 80s, by Phil Collins and Philip Bailey. And the song She's an Easy Lover. The problem is too many of you men are too easy. You offer no woman a challenge. Let me say that again. It's too many of you men, because you driven by your lower nature, are too easy. She can rob you of your time, she can rob you of the D, and she can rob you of your time or your attention. Y'all don't want this, man. Y'all don't want this. She can rob you of the D, she rob you of your time, and she rob you of your attention. Women want a man that is a challenge. Thinking with the little head and not the big head. Right. You got it. Facts. Women love a man that's a challenge. Why is he a challenge? Because he values himself. Ask any woman in here. We got women in here. We know we don't discriminate, even though this is a man's channel. They want to, and this is the thing. Understand the challenge. She likes a man that's not like other men. Some of y'all are too easy. If y'all was a girl, y'all be a hoe. That's what we would classify you as. Some of y'all are too easy. Y'all give it up too easy. You give too much of your time too easy. You give too much of the D too easy, and you give too much of your time too easy. If I'm flying, I'm lying. Some of y'all are too easy. The reason why you're too easy is because you do not value you. Try to reach me. You ain't gonna be able to reach LDA always. I'm not gonna give you all my time. And you definitely know I ain't, but hey, baby, you know you're not getting all that, you're not getting what I got. It's a 30, yeah, 304. Is it a 304? Yeah. Some of these guys are just 304. They're so easy. Too easy. Too easy. Some of you guys are just too easy. All a woman got to do is shake her booty one time, and you like, I'm giving my money, I'm giving my time. She got my attention. Or she was to tell you, "Ugh, you look so cute, you so fine." Next, you know, you Google eyes, LD, I don't know what to do. This girl, she just she. You you were too easy. Some of y'all are too doggone easy. Women don't want nobody that's easy. Matter of fact, it's human nature. We want something that we can work for because we see value in it. Low value. Right. Come on, man. I know what I'm saying. Not too easy. Especially especially this the thing, when she likes you. When she likes you, oh baby, she'll work. But y'all don't realize that. Y'all want the easy bake oven gang. That's what y'all want. The easy bake oven. Just tell me anything. Y'all want the easy bake oven game. Oh my, how can I do this to get that LDA? What do I need to do this LDA? You're too easy. Too easy. Y'all just three or fours. When you are a man of value, because it was so taken out of proportion when Kevin said it. You are a man of value. You don't give your time to everything, and you sure don't give your dick you don't give the D to everyone, and you definitely don't give everybody your time. We don't even worry about you giving out money. I do I do blacks for look what Renee said. I do backflips for a man I really into. Woo. Swear me and one of my partners was having the same conversation with a youngster yesterday. Wow. I'm telling you, I'm giving you the ultimate where I failed at. Where I what? Where I failed at. I gave women who didn't deserve my time. I gave women who didn't deserve it my D. I gave women who didn't deserve it my time. And you know what happened if you once you get your time and your D and you end up giving your money. Just real talk. I did it. I failed. Don't let these people fool you like they came out the room pimping. They were not. They have to learn it by mistakes. But I failed at it. Let's keep it 100. I'm 51 years old. I got time to be lying to you. But I'm telling you, I failed. So now I value my time. Oh, I value who gets this. That's just real talk. You want somebody who's going to tell you the truth. I messed up with giving. I remember I gave this woman my time, and she I gave her so much time, but she didn't give up the behind. Y'all didn't hear me. LDA low come out with the wound pimping. Yeah, they came out the wound pimping. Yeah, right. Let me say that again. I remember I gave this woman so much time, and she never gave up the behind. So I want you to really get what I'm saying to you. Got an ant on me. Let me know in the chat room this makes sense to you. Put a number 2 in the chat room, and you picking up what I'm putting down. Put a number 2. You picking up what I'm putting down in the chat room. All right, I need to see some more 2s in the chat room. Yeah, I don't know what these bugs coming around. All right, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I gave so much time. Some of y'all gave so much money and you still didn't get it. And this, oh, ho, ho, ho. Sad but true. Most guys have trick mentalities, right? Just the other thing. I'm wait to say this one, y'all. If you want this one, let me know in the chat room. Y'all want this right here? I'm about to say next. That's why I gave you 4 things. I gave you attention, the D, and time. But this another fact, and a woman like a challenge. But this is the other thing right here. You can give. You can give the woman the D and still not have her. Uh-oh, y'all don't want this. You can give the woman the D. You can be D'ing her down and giving her all to her and still not have her. Let me say that again. Oh, my fault. This thing making noise. You can give the woman the D and still not have her. And still not have her. You can make her say, speak in tongues backwards. You can make her climb the walls, and the cops knocking on the door. What are you doing? She can be screaming your name and saying, Elroy, Elroy, you're the best, and still not have her. You can make her legs shake like she's Elvis Presley. You can make her do the running man like MC Hammer. You can make her say, you can make her think of who's that man in the jeans and still not have her. When you have a woman, catch what I'm about to say right now, then I'm about to step away, is when she invests back in you. Hey squirrels, hey fishies. Oh, sorry, y'all still there? It's when a woman invests back in you. When she takes her pocketbook out, when she said, I'm paying for the dinner, when she says, I'm going to do this for you, make her say, nah, 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 nah. You can make her do all those things. But the moment she invests in you, some of y'all are picking women who have not invested in you. All they're going to do is take your time, take your D, and take your attention. But you have to be looking for a woman. I'm trying to help some guys. I'm talking to a particular brother right now. You have to look for a woman that's willing to invest in you and your vision and where you are going. She'll get all the D. You got to go like what you Savage got to say. Nah, 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 nah. Mm-hmm. She need to be singing that other song by Master P. But it's not Silk the Shocker, but Master P's brother. She's down with the No Limit. That's what you need to be having. That's who you need to be with. Proper return for investment. That's the that is the most that she can invest. She needs to be investing in you. And what happens is you never expect when y'all don't have the expectation that a woman needs to invest in you. I'm not just talking about paying for dinners and things like that, where she is investing in your vision. Y'all don't want this game. We got this quarter right here. It's a nice little quarter. When she's investing in what you are doing, women can get the D anywhere. They can go online on social media and get time from any man. She can get attention from men. If she just posts one picture, she's gonna get the attention that she needs. Let me say that she'll get time from guys she knows she don't want to be with. She knows she can just make a phone call right now and she can get the D. She knows she can get attention from men just by, hey boo, how you doing? And get that. But what makes a difference is the man that she invests in. And I hope this ain't go over somebody's head. I know, oh LDA, how do I get her to invest in me? She must be willing to invest in you. Her being pretty is not an investment. Her giving up the kitty cat is not an investment. Ooh, True Savage is in the house, my boy. But by the same token, the man must be ready to be ready to respond or receive from her. Right? She will want to and just do it just for you in the same ways. Y'all own the money right there. The man must be ready to be responsible to receive from her. A lot of men have y'all on it today. A lot of men are afraid to receive from women. You think your receiving is just getting some head. Hello, squirrels. You think just by getting some head or getting some fire dome or she giving you, no, that's not an investment. That's not an investment. That's let me help some guys out. That is not an investment. Her giving you fire dome, giving you sex. Sex is not an investment. Let me say it again. Sex is not an investment. Oh, I'm saying too much today. Lord Jesus, this game been permeating in me. Sex is not. I know. See, the numbers went down when I said that. What are you talking about? Sex is an investment. Nah. Women can have sex with guys and keep it pushing. You might just be that one night stand, or you might just be that. Yeah, you might just be to satisfy that itch that she has. But when you realize that when a woman invests in you, you are ahead of the game. I got to sneeze. I'm trying to wait. The coldest part is she invests. Are y'all going in now? The coldest part is she invests in you because it helps her to get better with you. She's investing in herself for you. Come on, keep talking, LDA. You're radiating through my meeting with others, and also I'm tuning in. Fight right, LDA. If you leaving this one up, I have a couple of young men that need to receive this message. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this one up. Blessings, blessings. I'm telling you, when a woman invests in you. I remember, I think of a young lady. We still friends to this day. We talked on the phone, talked to the phone, hey, how you doing? How you doing? She came over. She came over to the house. Excuse me for all this right here. She came over to the house. She brought some Stella Rose Black to my house. I said, okay. There was no guarantees that we were going to do something, but she brought Stella Rose. She wanted to show the value of who she was dealing with, which was me. And she made sure she brought some wine there. She did not come over my house empty-handed. I hope you catch what I'm saying to you. She didn't come over to my house empty-handed. I didn't ask her for it. She came there. She had the Stella Rose Black. We drank some wine. We watched TV, and should know the rest that took place. I'm not saying that was just the only investment, but I want you to understand. She understood the value of what was given. When are you going to realize that I'm not saying that you make someone invest when she willingly do it because she see the value of who you are. Gifts are gifts are always laid before a king. Oh, I like that one. That's a good one. And to this day we are still friends. She values my advice. She may talk to other people and stuff. She values who I am. But guess what? She came first and had something. She did not come empty handed. She separated herself from the other women in your life. Oh man, God, you guys, Dre, man, you on the money. You and True Savage, y'all on the money. But the problem is, a lot of you guys do not value us now. I'm not saying that the gifts is just the one thing, because that's just one part of it. But when she invests in you as a man, like someone, I think Renee said, or someone said, what happens is she's investing in herself. That's why Zion Wills with Zion is messed up, because he spent time with a woman who was looking to take from him and not what? Give to him. That's why Zion messed up, because his investment, he didn't have an investor mindset. He chose women who were looking to take from him. And women do the same thing. You look for men who are going to take from you. Women had an instinctive ability to realize I need to get this man to invest in me. And I will tell you the secret. Can I tell the secret? Can I tell this part? If you, I don't know, I tell this part and I'm gonna leave. I don't know if y'all want me to tell this part. Why I'm saying you need to get her to invest in you. And same thing is women already know how to do this. Any woman in this chat room know they know to get a man to buy her a dinner, or to get a man to do something. If you want this other part, I want men to really open up and get this part right here. What I'm about to say. Let me know in the chat when you want to know what I'm about to say next. And I'm gonna slow down my speech and say it slowly and articulate it very clearly. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna give it. You let me know in the chat when you're ready for this one. I'm surprised these young athletes aren't tapped into the thinking class. Yeah, they need to be tapped into the thinking class. You ready? I'm gonna give you this game, and this applies not just to women, but I'm gonna apply this principle. This applies to life. Anything, anything you invest in, you become attached to. Anything you invest in, you become attached to. The reason why she's not attached to you, because she has not made any adjustment. She has not made any investments in you. The reason why most of you guys are attached to these women, because you made an investment either with a dinner, time, whatever the case may be, and you're looking for a return. It's the natural law of things. Anything you invest in, you become attached to because you're giving a part of yourself in it. Women are very strategic to make sure they get men to invest in them. Why? So that a man can be attached to them. The other side of this, oh, y'all don't, yeah, y'all don't want this. Y'all want that. Y'all want the baby sick, the easy bake oven game. Anytime, I'm gonna say it again for those who didn't hear me. Anything you invest in, you become attached to. And so what happens is, if you get a woman to invest in you and who you are, she becomes attached to you. Women do it by osmosis to men. That's why men get mad. These women for the streets, but they don't realize the real game is that the woman has got you to invest on some level with your time, with your D, and with your attention, or with your money. The other side is when a woman invests. Right. When a woman, it's hard for her to leave because no one wants to invest in something and not get a return. No one wants to invest in something and not get a return on it. When I go to church, I'm looking for a return on my investment by getting the word of God from the preacher. When I go to work, I look for a return on my investment of my time. I need to get paid for doing some work here. How do you cause a woman to invest? I'm so glad you asked. When I go to work, I'm looking for a return on investment. You get a woman to invest, one, but not being easy. Two, you get to invest by realizing, hey, you're not the only one paying. You're not the only one doing this. I need you to participate in this, or hey, we can't. This ain't gonna work. She gotta be feeling you and campaigning on the man's behalf. Come on, y'all already know the game. Women invest in people. Think about it. What? Let's take. How do you get a woman to invest and switch and flip it around? How do you get anyone to invest anything they want to do? So we take it off on women because women are humans and men are humans. How do you get anyone to invest? How do you get anybody to give you something? Got to have a good marketing campaign. You got to have a vision. Got to be going somewhere. People invest in something that they see themselves in or they see themselves with. People invest in anything they see themselves with or they see themselves, they're going to grow from it. Value. Thank you. I mean, I'll keep it real raw. Why do you invest in condoms? Because you understand the value of getting a condom so that you don't have a baby or you don't get any disease. Why do you invest in a car? Because you see the value of if you need to catch the bus, you got to walk to somewhere. So you invest in the car and you invest in insurance so that you can have a car to go back and forth. Make them believe in the dream. Give them a reason to be passionate in what they are going to invest in. Correct. We invest in a car. Why? I don't want to be walking to get to where I need to go on a date. I don't want to be walking to work. Why? Because I need to make an investment in this so that I can get from point A to point B. You see the value of it. So widow, same thing applies to a woman. Once she see the value, women will invest. What happened is the problem is that she doesn't see the value. The problem is that we as men don't see our intrinsic value that we have. When you value you, people, not only just women, will invest in you. I'll give you an example. A particular church that I go to, I have to teach a certain class. Why I'm teaching a certain class? Don't think that they're not going to value me with the information I'm going to give. Why? Because they see the value. Investment. Yes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Joe Blast. Appreciate that. People, and why do you invest, Joe Blast? Why do you invest in going to the weight room? Why he invests in the weight room? Because he sees the value of being in shape and having muscles and doing what he do. People invest in something that they see a value in. And value is not concrete. It is subjective. Value is what? Subjective. Why do people value Michael Jordan shoes, Jordans? Because they see an intrinsic value in it for health and muscles. Yup, see? That's why you invest in that. Same difference. Same thing with women. How many more minutes? Oh, I got 3 minutes. I gotta go. Why? They see a value in Jordans. Or let me bring it up, the perceived value. Let me say that again. Not just value, the perceived value. The perceived value. Why do people value the kitty cat? Because of the perceived value or the perceived pleasure that they're going to get. That's why they value the kitty cat. The perceived value, not the actual value, but the perceived value or the value that they are going to receive from it. People, I'm going to give you this another gem. People are intrinsically selfish. Don't be mad about what I just said. I'm giving you some sales tips here too. People are intrinsically selfish. What is the term? What's in it for me? Once you understand that, oh boy, you become dangerous. People are intrinsically selfish. They're always going to ask, any salesperson would tell you this, what's in it for me? What's in it for who? Me. What can I get out of it? Many males are taught to believe getting kitty cat makes them a man. Oh, come man, I can do a backflip off here and jump on it. Like that's a problem right there. That when men are taught to value that pleasure and that value themselves. What's in it for me? That's sales. I give you some sales game 101. What's in it for me? People don't invest in something just because you look good or because it's Birkenback. What's in it for me? And then you understand. Let me go a little further. Little sales thing for somebody. Have you ever asked a woman what in it for her dealing with her? That's a good question. Let me see. Have you ever asked a woman what's in it for her dealing with her? Yes, I asked. What do you, I, always, I may ask, and I may not ask it that way. I may ask it another way. I may ask, what are you getting out of this? And one of the main, I see a trend when she says she gets the leadership from me. She's dealing with a high value man. She's getting a man who respects themselves and respects her. So they get. So we thinking it's the money or the this and that, but the reality of it is the non-tangibles that women get value from men. The non-tangibles. She gets protection from my leadership, my guidance, my wisdom, because every woman wants to be taught. If she doesn't see the value, it ain't for her. Ooh, 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 ooh. That right there. If she don't see the value, it ain't for her. And you can, I'm gonna end on this one. And you can always test to see if someone values what what they have. You can always test. People, they do it all the time. When we didn't have toilet paper, when C-19 was out, people started to value toilet paper. She should know. But if the guy asks her, she should know. But if the guy has to ask himself, right? Women have been saying it is to women have been saying it to men since the beginning of time. Like Jenna said, what have you done for me lately? Right. Think about it. When C-19 happened and we realized there was a shortage of toilet paper, we begin to value toilet paper. You start looking at leagues a little different. Like, wait a minute, I'm gonna use this, or I'm gonna use toilet paper. What's going on, Justin? You start to value toilet paper. Like, people start fighting over toilet paper in Walmart and Target and everywhere else because they see the value of it. But let me tell you the reason why you see the value of it. And I'm going to end. I have to end on this one. Things sometimes becomes valuable when they're rare to get or when there's scarcity. Things become valuable when they become scarce. If you're always available, if you're always around, if I can always get to you, you're not going to be valuable. You value toilet paper because you know the scarcity of knowing that the toilet paper may not be there, and you're gonna be stuck using your hand, or you're gonna be stuck using what some leaves, or you're gonna be stuck using a washcloth to wipe your behind. When things become valuable, when they're rare to get, what's the difference between a Walmart purse and a Louis Vuitton purse? Perceived, yes, value, maybe made at the same place, but it's the ability that the price on it and you cannot get it. And two, I'm gonna lay this one key out: the way it makes you feel. Oh, ask a woman, oh, that's just a Walmart purse. Oh, okay, good. But when a woman has on a purse that's from what? Louis Vuitton, and it costs her some money and everybody doesn't have it. Oh, it's gonna make her for what? Accessibility. It's gonna make her what? Oh, wow. Oh, girl, you got that from Wal? You got that Louis Vuitton? Yeah, it's a rare. They only made two of them, three of them. What's the difference between a Ford Escort and a Rolls Royce? I drove both of them. Anybody can get a Ford Escort, but try to get a Rolls Royce. with the suicide doors. Create value by being exclusive. Thank you. Right there, Shaw. Right there. Y'all get marketing, y'all get more game than you'll get anywhere else right now. Some of you are not exclusive. You're for the streets. I already called some of you men 304s anyway. You're not exclusive. Everyone can get to you. Everyone has access to you. You need, like my pastor said, you need to put your shoulders back and say, hey, I'm that man. No identity. I see value in those muscles. Keep up the good work. Ooh, baby. And everybody don't have muscles. I need to work on my muscles. Exclusivity adds value to you. I'm telling you, people want what they can't have. Well, this is Lawrence the This is the thinking class. When spirituality and the game combines. The thinking class. If you got something from today, please understand. Please understand the things I said before. I'm gonna go over them again because I have an excellent memory. Value your attention. Value your D, your phallus, your dick, whatever you want to call it, and value your what? Value your attention and time. Value your time. The next thing you need to do, women like a challenge. Stop being so easy. And then also realize you gotta understand, you gotta realize your value so people can invest in you. I'm out. I don't even have I'm out. I don't even have to I wish I had the sound on me, but I don't even have the sound to play the sound. But value your what? Time, and value your D, value what? Who you are. And be exclusive. Oh babe, they will be all over you like ants on candy. This is Lawrence Diabs. This is the thinking class. This is the reason why it's called the thinking class. Men are called to think first. With that being said, peace and beard grease. And I'm out. And I'm going to leave it up.